Hey guys, Night Ops here, and we're back with an infection-free zone update preview. So they released this yesterday, but I just got my power back on today from the hurricane. I am located in North Carolina. I've been without power for 6 or 7 days now. What's today? Thursday? Yeah, today's Thursday. So yeah, I've been without power 6 days, so that's great. Had a tree fall on my house and tear up some of my electrical. I did the electrical repair myself, but the hole in my roof has to be fixed by my insurance company. So had to talk with them about that earlier and get all that sorted. But everything, I'm safe. My dogs are safe, so that's pretty much all that really mattered. It just sucked not having power or AC for a week. But yeah, let's just hop right into this. So this is the major update number 3 preview. Like I said, they released this yesterday. They're doing scientist storyline, illness, and custom buildings, and ... The custom buildings and the scientist storyline is something I'm really looking forward to. So greetings, survivors. Long time no see. We are coming back to you today with a nice chunk of good news. First of all, the next major update is in advanced development. Second of all, we aim to bring you this major update at no later date than October 25th, 2024. Those of you who are feeling adventurous will have a chance to test this update even earlier on the open beta branch in around a week or two. Okay, so around a week or two, they're gonna drop it on the open beta branch, is what I pretty much play it on. So we should probably by that time be starting a new place. I'm gonna be starting a new series now, and then I guess once this drops on the open beta branch, we'll be starting a new series then. Expect the following changes in the major update number 3, like I said earlier. So scientists storyline and illness, custom buildings, repairmen, stop to shoot, and many others. Most of those changes are being introduced upon your request. We have made you a promise to listen to your feedback, and now we are doing our best to add features, which are being mentioned most often. We hope that you will enjoy all those new changes as they significantly reduce the micromanagement and make the gameplay more enjoyable. We can't wait to see your reactions to this update. So it's honestly awesome that they are listening to a lot of the community and adding this stuff in. Like custom buildings has been one that's been asked for so much. And repairmen. Honestly, like I was thinking of doing like a repair building or something like that, so it's cool that they did that. These are two things that I've been talking about, and I think many other people have been talking about. But let's see, scientist storyline and illness. The story goes on with the introduction of the scientist storyline. We are also adding the illness system to the game. While most of the citizens who have survived seemed immune to the mad virus for a long time, the mad virus started to mutate. Oh god. Now it's your job to cooperate with the new scientist faction, research vaccines, and produce them for your citizens. Worst case scenario, infection breaks out inside the zone. Oh my god, that sounds horrendous. But this is where we're starting to see more faction involvement. So with the scientist faction, I'm wondering if there's going to be more involvement with like the military faction. I'm wondering at some point if we will be able to interact with the bandits and stuff, because we kind of already have some interaction with them, when your people get taken hostage and then you go save them. I'm wondering if in the future maybe you let them go and then maybe it earns you like some faction points or something like that. I guess we'll see in the future. Like I said, if you guys have any ideas for the game, you can go to the Discord or just leave them in the in my comments section. I go into the Discord a lot or on the Reddit and I talk to people about stuff. I post stuff. So like the Reddit, the Discord. The Discord's a big one. It's kind of like where I get a lot of the update stuff from to see, what little micro changes or hot fixes have been made. Custom buildings. We are fully aware that many of you like to start gameplay in the wildest locations around the world. That is me. I am sorry. Those locations include islands, deserts, and small villages with few buildings here and there. Previously, most of these locations were hardly playable. With the additions of custom buildings, we want to allow players to place their own buildings, select a specific shape, building color, roof type, and height. If you have resources and the workers ready, the construction starts. So we're going to watch this little video here. I'm going to mute it just in case, but they kind of show like a little demo here. I watched it for a second. I can't remember if there was any audio to it. But as you can see, so little how you can do the custom buildings. What I love about it too is you can choose the height of buildings. You'll see that in a second. There's a little slider here, and you could choose like the height of the building that you want, and you can see the cost going up or down depending on it. You can also, oh, I did not realize that. You can choose what the building is made of too. So like wood, brick. I guess that shows. Oh, you could change the color also. Okay, this is cool. I did not see this part. Oh, you can see the building here. I didn't get this far down it originally. So this is the custom buildings, which I think is really cool. This is gonna change the game up so much. Now, like say some of these buildings, like these big buildings here, we can just get rid of it and then build our own skyscrapers. You can, like, I'm more than definitely gonna have a video where we build our own city. Like we're probably gonna start in like some area where there's a lot of buildings, absolutely clear out as much as we can, and we're just gonna turn the game into SimCity at that point. That's legit what we're gonna do. Let's move on to the next section here. Repairmen. One of the most common requests that we have received was making the repairing of our zone easier for the player. It's fully understandable, especially if a swarm of infected attacks our settlement every few days. Previously, we added the repair all option into the game, and now we are introducing a whole new building adaptation. The repairman quarters simply adapt a building for the repairman, assign a satisfying number of workers, and watch them automatically go through your zone repairing structures one by one. This will absolutely change things up for massive bases and like multiple walls and stuff. Now, it is going to make it harder more than likely for when you do like double or triple walls. Like when you stack walls close together, you might have to leave like a little bit of space in between your walls now, but overall, perfect. This is so cool. I love this so much. And the last thing here is stop to shoot. Last but not least, we want to address the aspect of the squad's responsiveness to encountered threats. We are receiving several reports highlighting how annoying it is to lose the squad and not even notice that it was actually fighting at all. That's why we have improved the move at will squad stance with the stop to shoot logic. When attacked, moving squads will now stop and instantly return the fire. On top of that, the squad's behavior might differ depending on the situation, taking into account the direction the enemy is coming from and some other parameters. That said, small groups of bandits and hordes shouldn't pose as much of a threat anymore. That's really good, because I think you guys have seen where like I'm doing something else and then the squad's running back, and then all of a sudden they're just getting murked. They don't stop, they just keep running through the fire, or they just keep running while they're being attacked by infected. So this way it adds a little bit more automatic functions to your squads. So now if there's like an enemy nearby, they'll stop and shoot, which is phenomenal. This will change so much and will help with micromanagement so much. And let's see, it says, is that all? Absolutely not. We are working on several other new features and preparing new content. While we don't want to announce things that are not guaranteed to end up ready for major update number 3, don't worry, the changelog will be a big one. Oh, so there's going to be more. They're probably going to do more for this major. Like, it might not just be all this. This is probably what they have finished and ready to show right now, like for sure that we are going to get. But from the way they make it sound, there's possibly going to be other things that we're going to get with this update, which is going to be awesome. There's so much that I feel like they could do with this game and make it better. And it's awesome that they are actually listening to like the community and making the changes that we really want to see. And that's phenomenal. If you guys did like the video and, like the little update, consider liking, subscribing, and or commenting on the video. It really helps with the algorithm, especially like comments and likes. It shows more engagement and shows, you guys do really like the content. But yeah, I hope you guys are awesome. And, if you were affected by the hurricane like I was, I hope you guys are just doing really well and that, you're safe and you weren't affected as much. I know near me, some of my friends got flooded in and everything up in Asheville. I live about an hour from Asheville, so for me, we didn't really get much flooding, but we had a lot of trees go down and a lot of damage in my area. That's why, like I live almost in the middle of my city, and I've been I've just got my power back on, and it's been 6 days. But yeah, like I said, we're safe. My dogs are safe, and I hope you guys have a good one. Night Ops out.